Hello, this is Martin Schmaltz of Apostolic Missions, and this is your empowering moment. We've spoken before about rainmakers and how they make things happen because they're different. The first key component we find of a rainmaker is that they perceive things different. I like the story or joke of a shoe company that sends a sales rep to the deepest, darkest jungles of the Amazon, and when he arrives, he sees that nobody's wearing shoes. So very disappointed, he calls the home office and says, "I'm coming home, that nobody wears shoes down here." Well, the competitor sends another sales rep to the same area, to the same people, and when he arrives, he sees the same thing, and he hurriedly calls the home office and says, "Send everything you got. The opportunity is unlimited. Nobody has shoes yet." See, that's the difference of a rainmaker. They don't look at things the way everybody else does. See, a rainmaker looks at the chaos and the confusion and the business ups and the business downs, and they look at all that as an opportunity. They perceive different. Well, just like the business world, the kingdom rainmaker, they see different. See, they don't look at what's going on in the world to judge what their king wants. They listen to the Spirit to see what the king has to say. An excellent example of a rainmaker was Elijah. In 1 Kings chapter 18, there had been a famine and a drought, and you find that God tells Elijah in the first verse, he says, "I'm going to send rain." Well, way down in the chapter, it's still around the 20th, 25th verse or so, it hadn't rained yet. It's still hot, there's still a famine, it's still drought. And Elijah says, "I hear the sound of abundance of rain." How could Elijah do that? Well, he did that because he perceived things different. He wasn't like King Ahab that was looking at the destruction that was around him. He wasn't at the animals starving and the crops withering away. Elijah was perceiving different because he was in tune with the Spirit. Kingdom rainmakers hear the voice of God. They hear what the Spirit is saying to them. And that is the first thing that empowers them and propels them to go on to the next step when they begin to speak different. That's what we're going to cover next time, that they speak differently. This is Martin Schmaltz. This has been your empowering moment.